Hi, I'm Matt from Black Cross Off-Road. I'm here at Keystone. We're introducing our new product, the Workhorse Series ladder rack. Comes in 2 different configurations for 3 different bed size trucks. What we've got here today is we've got the full ladder rack with the Overcab system, and we're going to go over the installation of that today. And the parts, the components that come with the Overcab system, we have 4 uprights. We've got 2 bed rails, 4 upper brackets, 4 mid brackets, 4 lower brackets, 2 crossbars, and 2 additional crossbars that go up in the front. The ladder rack system is universal. We've got it for 3 different bed lengths. We've got it for a 6.5-foot bed, 8-foot bed, and a 5.5-foot bed. If you didn't want to go with the Overcab system, we've also got the base system, which just includes the 2 uprights and crossbars. The ladder rack system comes with all stainless steel hardware. It's made out of aircraft grade aluminum, and it's a real simple installation. The ladder rack's got T-slots at a bunch of different locations, so it's going to make it real easy to install different accessories. Tie downs, ratchet straps, different types of hooks, in anywhere that you need them. We're going to go ahead and go and install this ladder rack on this truck, and we're going to get started on that now. Get started on the bench, just makes it a little bit easier to work with. We're going to start by putting together the uprights. These are your uprights and your upper brackets. Keep in mind, this hole is always at the bottom. So you've got 4 T-slot nuts for each upright. You just kind of slide those in. And then you're going to take your upper bracket. You have your 4 holes that line up right here. You could use a pick tool, or you could even use the Allen key just to line those nuts up with your holes. And then you're going to take your button head bolt and a lock washer. Start it by hand. And you're just going to make these hand tight for now. And then you're going to repeat that 4 times. Allen wrench, and we're just going to snug these up so that they don't float around. Otherwise, this whole piece can slide off. So you do want to tighten these up before you go to the next step. It'll make it a little bit easier for you. We're going to go ahead and we're going to install the bed rails. So you're going to notice that each bed rail has a little notch on it, and this notch goes up against the bulkhead. So this is going to be your passenger side. Make sure that we have enough clearance for our door to close, our tailgate to close. And then we're going to just drill 4 holes through our bed rail into the truck's bed rail, and then we're going to fasten that with nuts and bolts. There's nothing back there that you can get a wrench up in there so that you can attach your bolt and nut, and you're going to try and keep those bolts as evenly spaced as possible. So we're going to drill 4 holes, and we're going to find a space where we can get our wrench behind there. So now that we've got the bed rails installed, we're going to go ahead and we're going to install the lower brackets. The lower brackets are going to have, you're going to use 2 carriage bolts, lock washers, and nuts. So it's much easier if you attach these on your bench. So it's going to be nut, lock washer, bolt, lock washer, and then nut. And you just want to get a couple of threads in. Do the other side. And you're going to get a couple of threads in there too. And this is what you should be looking at when you're finished. Now that you have your lower support brackets installed, we're going to go ahead and we're going to install our uprights. We're going to put the uprights together with one crossbar to make it easy to install on the truck. Rob, can you come give me a hand? Absolutely. So the crossbars, pretty simple. They're going to sit right here. There's two different sets of hardware for the crossbars. The front crossbar gets a regular button head bolt and a nut, a lock nut with flat washers. And for the crossbar that is up against the tailgate, you get a quick release bolt. Right now we're going to do the bulkhead. And to do that, we're just going to feed the bolt through the hole. We're going to take our button head bolt and we're going to slide through. And then we're going to do a washer. And just make that hand tight. Then we're going to do the same thing with the back. And again, you can tell the piece that goes up against the tailgate because that's the one that we put together with the quick release hardware. Nice thing about this system is we've got these quick release bolts so that if you have to put something real tall in your bed, you can just take off the nut without any tools. Take this piece off and then you could have the full height of your bed. So for installing the base system, we're going to install our stops. And all we do is we simply take our T-bolts, we slide them into the T-slots, line them up with these two holes right here, drop them in, and then we put nut, bolt, and washer from underneath. So I'm going to take my socket and put it on the ratchet, on the extension. And then we're just going to tighten those up. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now we're going to show you what it's like to put the Overcab system on. Over here on the bench, we set up our Overcab system. We've got the two pieces bolted together, and we've got those tight. And you're just gonna run her up. We're gonna slide these bolts to match them up with our holes. Okay, and now we're going to just bolt these up from underneath, just like we did our stops. So now that we've got our Overcab installed, Just want to make a couple of notes. You should put some kind of protection or have somebody with you to make sure that the front of the Overcab system doesn't bang into your bed. You don't want to scratch your truck. The last step is to install our support brackets. And the support brackets get installed with a nut and bolt and then a second nut and bolt right here into your channel. This is going to increase your weight capacity by quite a bit. We offer this as a standard feature of our system. Some of our competitors charge additional. With this additional brace, you're going to get up to 1,200 pound weight capacity. Once the support's done, the last step is to install your crossbars. And we've got 2 of them. These crossbars are real simple to install. They just get installed with 2 slot nuts and 2 button head screws, and you can put them anywhere you like. Generally, you're going to put one towards the front of the truck and one back here in the center, which allows you to put smaller, shorter ladders or a longer ladder.